Hi guys, JH6, welcome back to the channel. So I recently went to the range and it was a class, a bunch of guys there. And it was two things that I was like, wow, I can't believe that's going on. And I'm sure you guys seen things like that when you go to the range. So definitely put comments down below. But two things that it was kind of annoying in a way and it was kind of dangerous as well. And again, it's one of those things that when you go to the range and when you go out there and take a class, or when you put in rounds downrange, which is a lot of fun, you definitely got to be careful because again, one of your mistakes could kill someone. So you got to be extremely careful. And the first one is going to be not paying attention. I got to tell you guys, not paying attention is critical. When you're getting commands on what to do and how to do it, you need to listen, because if you're not listening, you're going to make mistakes. So again, picture a big formation, a bunch of guys. We all draw down to the low ready, getting ready to engage your target, and you got maybe one on the left, one on the right, on the command, and then you got a guy down there not paying attention. So it's going to delay the whole process. It's going to stop the training. It's going to stop the learning process. So now we're trying to learn, but we have to stop because that guy back there. So don't be that kind of guy. Pay attention. That comes down to like inside the classroom when they're covering the sections that they're gonna fire. Pay attention. Listen. Ask questions. So when we go actually into a practical application, you actually do it the right way. You actually do what you're supposed to do. So again, guys, that was kind of annoying. But again, we kind of passed that one. Now the last one is gonna be something that was extremely dangerous. And it goes back to not paying attention and is flagging others. Now, we all know that you got to treat every weapon as it's loaded. This weapon is clear, but you should treat every single weapon like a loaded weapon. You shouldn't be pointing this to someone. You shouldn't be pointing your gun at anything that you're not intend to shoot. And you shouldn't be flagging people. And again, it goes back to paying attention. We actually had a dude that was doing one of this, and I'm sure you guys have seen it when you go like this, and now you're like flagging the guy next to you. Very, very dangerous situation, and it's something that is just unacceptable. It shouldn't happen. If you're paying attention at the range, you take your gun, you got the low ready, you got the gun high ready, holster, whatever it is, the gun should be facing down range, and you should be getting taking as much as you can out of training, because that's what you pay for. You want to get everything that you can out of training, and if you're not paying attention, you're just going to ruin for everybody else. So again, guys, two things: went to the range, how to shoot, how to put a bunch of rounds down range, and two things that I guess this is kind of like an after action report after being there. Let me know what you think. If you face any situation at the range or any stories that you want to share, put them down below. As always, if you like this type of videos, click like, subscribe to this channel, share the videos, and God is in control.